So you've probably seen I've done a few videos on the NSW Zipp wheels, the 454s, and some changeovers to the Continental GP5000s. Today was the first day when it wasn't particularly freezing and raining a lot, that I was able to actually get out and try the new Zipps. So before I get into it, let's get a cup of coffee. So as I mentioned guys, today was the first day that I was able to get out on the bike with the new Zipp wheels on it. I didn't take a lot of great footage when I was out because my GoPro weighs quite a bit. I wanted to see what the differences were going to be like between my old CL50s and the new Zipp wheels. So just really went out, only about 40k, just to give them a wee bash, see how we got on. And I've got to say, I've got a few PBs through Strava. Whether or not that was tailwinds or me just being lucky, certainly felt a difference on the wheel set. I think the biggest kind of talking point, and a lot of people have been quite concerned about or sceptical about, was the tyre pressure on these hookless disc sets. I think the maximum you're told to put in is 73 psi. Now, I'm absolutely no expert, or claim to be any expert. This is just my thoughts on the actual wheels themselves. 73 is quite daunting to be down to that level. About 78 kilogram, not the latest of riders, but on my old wheels I was sitting about 80 or 90 psi. So going down to 70, I actually set them just to be on the safe side. I know there's a website that you can actually go on. If you put in your weight, your bike, and all the different types of specs, it can actually tell you your ideal PSI for your front and your rear wheel. I've not done that yet, I just wanted to get out and give them a try. But yeah, they were really nice to cycle on, very bouncy. This bike here is the specialised Robe 21 model, so I've actually already got a future shock which allows a certain amount of bounce and different suspension really on the actual frame itself. So for me, I noticed it, but I didn't say I would notice it massively. But I suppose if you're on something like a tarmac, proper road bike, race bike, you would probably feel a big difference going down to that pressure. As I also mentioned, I've got the kind of sought after GP5000STRs. Wicked tyres. As a comparison between the TLs and these ones are hookless now, to go onto the hookless rims. I've done different videos which you'll be able to see on me actually installing the actual tyres onto the wheel, which was a breeze, really easy, and pumping them up was a breeze as well. When I was out cycling, one thing that kind of was putting me off slightly was when I would look at the rear tyre, it looked quite flat. Now whether or not it's lost a bit of pressure while my first cycle, probably has, and it's made me also think, what if that tyre had been completely down? Would this little mini pump be able to pump it back up should it have went down too much? So I'll do a quick test with this this wee hand pump to see if you can actually get it seated. So just looking on Strava for that cycle, total cycle was 38 kilometres, nothing to write home about. It was windy, 220 average power, It wasn't the fastest. I do this route quite often. It wasn't the fastest that I've done that route, but it was the second fastest, but I put that again down to the wind. 7 personal bests as well, with wind. Is it all down to the new wheels? Who knows? The wheels themselves, as I've mentioned, absolutely awesome. For the price of them, which is £3,000, I would certainly recommend getting these new tyres. I was in a few crosswinds. The wheels were really balanced, didn't have any drama. Normally I have drama when I'm out cycling. I'm not falling off my bike, somebody's trying to run me off my bike, so that's always a good sign. A lot of climbing, effortless again. I can tell a comparison between those and the old CLs. I'd say slightly. Say just maybe a little bit, maybe you can feel it a little bit, but again, I'm sure there's lots of different alternative wheel sets out there that will be just as good. I just wanted to try these new ones because they look wicked. I like a lot of you guys, do a lot of research into different products, watch a lot of YouTube as well to see what people are saying about them. And this was something that I've really wanted to get for quite some time. So yeah, along with them, with the new tyres, I think I've got a pretty epic setup. Let's try this out just now and see if this bad boy can pump this up if you were to be completely deflated whilst out. I think we can all see that that's completely flat. Moment of truth. Might fast forward this bit. Oh, it's going up. Sorry, this looks strange. Let's move you. Guys, we have right, I'm stopping there. And you can see a little bit of sealant come out, but that's up for me. So it's a win for you. Just off the back of what I was saying earlier on about the back wheel looking quite flat, let's see what pressure's left in it after that first cycle. 58, so it's dropped, it's at 12 psi over that first cycle, which I think is alright. It's always bound to need bedded in, so that's not bad at all. Well, I hope you guys found this interesting or fun or something along those lines. If you liked it, please give us a like, and if you want to subscribe to see more, you know what to do. See you soon.